Hey, buddies. Well, it has finally happened. I have finally caved and decided, well, not decided, it's dumb. I am weighing in on the Duchess of, no, I'm sorry, Princess of Wales. Where's Kate? Where is she? Everybody's weighing in on it, and I don't know, I might as well. Why not? Why not? I just have, like everybody else, I have an opinion. And no, I'm not a conspiracy theorist. Um, Over here in Mont Bellevue, Texas, I really don't have a any skin in the game. You know, it's not my country, not my royals. You know, like they say, not my circus, not my monkeys. But I don't have a right to weigh in on it. But it's interesting, and everybody's talking about it. Yeah, why not? Might as well. Here's this. This is what I think. I'm on the side of the Brits. She had surgery. She'll be back after Easter. Probably will. Absolutely. One thing that I have noticed that the Princess of Wales and her husband has done for years, and I've noticed this. I have noticed that they make a big show. You remember when they had the christening of their daughter? That was a show. To come out with that pram and the baby in the pram, and Catherine dressed immaculately, and their nanny in uniform, that was a show. You know what happened the next morning? Nothing. They were gone. You didn't see them for 2 weeks. It's almost like they'll give us something and then they'll dip out. It's almost like here's something to gnaw on, and then they dip out. Fine, fine. They're playing the game. I have noticed that you will see an event, a big to do, and then they're gone. And it seems to me before anybody has time to start with the conspiracy theories, they pop up again with something else. Which, fine. I think this situation, I think it has just gone on for a while, and journalists are not making money. Catherine's not being photographed in a new outfit. It's not selling papers. So I think they're egging it on. I really do. I think they're egging it on. On the other hand, she probably did have a pretty intense surgery, which would require a good amount of rest. Fine, she's human like everybody else. And when you think of abdominal surgery, you don't want to get into somebody's business, but it could have been a hysterectomy. But you look at the time, it is just right in the same time as those kids' semester break. They don't call it spring break. They call it something else over there. I can't remember what it is, but it just lined up at the same time. A lot of conspiracy theorists were like, yeah, but why did she go to the hospital with an ambulance? Why was there screaming sirens and all that? They do that all the time. They do that all the time. When royals move from one event to the next, they've got police and sirens escorting them. I think that's what happened, and I think they just screwed up. They probably should not have had the lights on because she checked in the evening before her surgery. My opinion, I think they messed up on that. My opinion was that was normal. She went to the hospital for scheduled surgery, and she went the way she travels everywhere with a police escort. And the hospital having liability and such, they probably took control of her transportation and provided an ambulance. Who knows? Maybe her appendix burst. Who knows? But I just got a text message. So that's my thought on that. And so I don't think she bent to pressure to provide that Mother's Day photo. I would bet $1 million based on last year, she was going to post a Mother's Day photo no matter what. Now let's get into the editing of it. She put out a statement saying, oops, I tried editing it. Fine. So when a mom edits her photo and her children's photo, let's think about the editing. You've got the filters, just a simple filter. A lot of them are already there. You might smooth out complexion. You might crop out a wonky hair, maybe a child's boogie. Maybe when the kids has there was so much editing on that photo. It's not something a mom would do. And keep in mind, they have a PR team. No doubt they have a very high dollar PR team. With that said, don't they have people to do this? Don't they have very, very qualified people to do this? So did a very high paid qualified person crap that up? Or did Kate actually do it? And Kate is not a professional Photoshop person. And if Kate did do that and she's trying to do this, what is she editing? What was so important that needed to be edited around the hands? Why? I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I've already said that. But this is a what if that I thought of. What if that wasn't Kate in the photo? What if all that Photoshop was photoshopping Kate's face and hands into the photo? And why? You know, were those kids around Auntie Pippa? Or someone else? Or someone else? If Kate edited that photo and if she sent that out, they don't have a good track record of sending out photos, trying to get away with not being caught editing photos. Not a good track record. So why would Kate send a photo out that was not professionally edited? Why did they not just send a happy snap? We're here. This is where we are because they did not just throw out a happy snap. You can't tell me the thousands of pictures moms take of them and their kids and the dads. You can't tell me there's not one in the bunch that is good enough to be thrown out for billions to see, that doesn't have something embarrassing in the background, that's just a relaxed, happy snap. They didn't have to be here. They didn't have to be here. All that editing, they didn't have to do that. So why? Why did they do that? Why are they doing it over and over and over again? This is like, I can think of specifically 3 times, but I think it's more than that, really. Really, really bad track record on editing this. So I think that's where we are on that. I'm very sure when she makes her appearance for Easter Sunday, it will again be a show. I really think it's going to be a show. They're going to be dressed to the nines. It's going to, I guarantee you, when I take my trip in 20-ish days to London, I guarantee you those Easter photos will be postcards. Listen to me now and believe me later. I believe that. I do. I also believe that they're going to have a huge show on Easter morning. Like, see, we told you. Major surgery. Be back after Easter. They'll be back after Easter, and then they'll dip out. And then you won't see them. And then you won't see them until, I don't know, is Trooping the Color before Ascot? There's no way she's not going to go to Ladies' Day for Ascot. But I think will Charles be well enough for Trooping the Color? That's where I am on all this. And It's kind of silly to weigh in on it, but it's fun to talk about in a non-derogatory way. They're people. They're people. That's where I am on that. Have a good Monday.